So all you really
I
miss
take
is
from the
me
rich
dealing
and
with
take from the
that
poor. It's my way of supporting equality.
fight. We're just gonna keep going on.
Careful now.
I saved. So we're just gonna keep going on and see if I can beat it or get to a point.
That's easy. Precisely. Always watch your back.
You can see we're pretty... Oh, okay. As you can see, we're pretty fucked up, but it's
Careful
okay.
now.
Come up here.
That's easy.
It's either us or them.
Oh gosh, not this thing.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You had your chance.
Stab their backs. I'll loot your corpse.
I will resist!
The light take you!
No.
Simply business.
Oh, and it's got...
Your death awaits.
That's funny. Does it have the mark of justice? It does have mark of justice.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
No.
It's your time to cease to exist.
On it! T! Go!
Cover me!
Prepare yourself!
Yeah, there's no way.
Es Oxy Yas!
$52,000. 52,000 experience.
You're in my way.
On it! T! Go!
I wish I knew how concealment works. Oh, that's it. It says blur.
Desna, guide my hand!
Tio! Wohash Han!
You had your chance.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
I'm prepared. apart with everything demonic in me. But Desna, please, allow me to keep my
Everything
lovely,
has a price.
irresistibly beautiful wings.
No. I don't see any way I'm supposed to beat this thing.
T. T. Go.
I will resist!
Simply business.
Ona Adayana.
Cover me, all right?
T. Go.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Into the fray!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
T. Go.
Cover me! Stab their backs.
Prepare yourself!
You're in my way.
Oh my goodness, I lost still. I don't know how you're supposed to beat that thing.
Stay on your toes.
Please, allow me. The struggles never cease. I'm trusting you. Will prove my worth.
I will follow my dream. I can do this.
Each step is a new journey.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. The only thing I can think of is you're supposed to kill the playful darkness.
I enjoy our travels.
I'll come over here for a second and we'll see. Yeah, see?
I'm trusting you.
Only thing I can think of is that you're supposed to kill the playful darkness, and then once you kill it,
I will follow my dream.
you know, everything's fucking fine.
You call?
I can do this.
Only thing I can think of is you have to kill the playful darkness, and then you'll be
Each
able to
step
do
is
whatever.
a new journey.
This is my kind of work.
I'm prepared.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I enjoy our travels.
Why can't I fucking rest here? Oh, because game arbitrarily says I can't, because it's fucking dumb. Like that. I can rest on the other side of the wall, just not this wall. Man.
I'm
And
trusting
for some reason,
you.
there's enemies somewhere nearby.
I will follow my dream.
Oh yeah, I see what's on here.
Please, allow me.
There are no enemies nearby.
I can do this.
I'm pretty sure I've killed everything here.
Each step is a new journey.
I don't know if I can get over here. I'm just... clicking it to see where my party...
I enjoy our travels.
Can I rest here? I can rest here. We'll have to rest for 3 days.
I can't believe there's no Beggars Guild in Canabras. Didn't they demand a cut for letting you operate in their territory?
Sometimes I was approached by healthy people who pretended to be poor and sickly, and they said that I owed them some kind of cut. I gave them coins. If they are willing to be miserable all their lives for the sake of coins, that means they need them more than me.
No, I know.
I will not be trifled with.
Well, at least my character levels are back to where they were. Might mean being able to actually fucking do this.
Is a waste of time.
Over here.
Always watch your back.
I'm glad I was useful to you. I finished here. Is there more?
Careful now. I do things my way. That's easy. Precisely. Always watch your back. Everything has a price.
You don't even have to kill the playful darkness. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save here. I kind of want to see what it gives you.
I always have the upper hand. Careful now.
To see if it's worth trying to smash my head against for it. So we're gonna just go over here.
That's easy.
And go over here and save there. We're gonna lower the difficulty. Well, not lower the difficulty, but lower the enemy stats. So it should still do the same amount of damage to me, but its stats will be fucked. And then yeah, we're gonna take a look to see what it gives us, and then I'll turn it back on. So, let's see what it gives these.
Precisely.
I'd also so.
Always watch your back.
Can we retreat already? Cover me, all right?
T.
Surrender, or else!
I will resist!
I'd be like, oh, see, that wouldn't be that hard, you know, but no, that's a lie.
Savvy was
It'll be
after you,
fucking
T. Why not
impossible.
go?
Simply business.
Stay on your toes.
So everybody leveled up for that, obviously, but grab all you real quick. Grab you. See, like that's actually pretty good. Got a belt as well. Oh, just the belt of giant strength, or
Hesitation is a waste of time. Everything has a price.
bloodstone, speed curls for short spear, masterwork heavy glaive, gold powder. Oh, here we go. Alright. See, as promised, we might have killed it, but I just wanted to see what it
I do.
gave me, and we're going back. We're not killing it. It's not worth trying to smash my head against this for now.
Always watch your back.
So yeah, it wasn't worth trying to smash our head against it, but I just wanted to see what it gave me. Almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain and your heightened awareness remain. The hall bears traces of a huge balor whose anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into bloody messes, while the rest are cowering against the wall. The blood is not confined to the ground either, but it is splashed across the face of the kneeling Monago. It's not clear if it came from the pentagram on the Leoto's head or the slash of the Baylor
Let me
claw.
into the rift, Tarazand! We're all going to die here! Trying to fight back. It's madness!
No one goes into the rift. You will fight, all of you, or else.
We need to provoke him, or he'll escape again. How wonderful it is to see you again. I've greatly anticipated this reunion. I didn't finish gutting you the last time, but you won't flee like a coward again, will you?
Who dares call me a coward? Ah, it's you, you filthy runt. I promise to shove your entrails down your throat, and I keep my promises.
If any of you wanted to leave, let them go, demon, and fight me
I
if you're so
told
eager.
you, Tarazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Dresden!
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Dresden. Finally, I can make you pay.
I'm not gonna. 52, holy shit. Oh.
Cover me!
Simply business.
Cover me, all right?
Yeah, first things first. I'm gonna try.
I will resist!
I'm gonna try to bum rush this thing to death.
This'll leave a bruise. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Stab their backs.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Oh, you wanted Grey Boar.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Prepare yourself!
Too late for apologies.
He gonna be hard. He gonna be hard.
No glory without risk. Yeah.
I'll loot your corpse.
This'll leave a bruise.
Honestly, you know what? What sort of demon is he? Demon of strength.
I'll hit you!
Oh, thank goodness.
Into the fray!
Oh, hold on. I don't think so. Okay.
Your death awaits.
I'm all right.
Tio, Wash, on.
I failed to dispel everything. Okay.
Desna, guide my hand.
You won't stop us.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Cover me!
Time to share your treasures.
Make your peace.
Surrender, or else!
Stab their backs.
Cover me, all right?
T.
I will resist.
He's dead this turn anyways.
Too late for apologies!
Retreat.
There you go.
No.
Nago is kneeling, her hands clasped in front of her. Blood from the mark carved on her forehead drips down her eyeless face, but the demon doesn't seem to care. I'm so tired of you, Lady Victoria. I can't do it anymore. Can't run or fight, nothing. I've hunted paladins of the good gods for centuries. You could make the burial mound out of the tin heads of all the idiots I've killed or tricked, but you're nothing like them. You never do what others expect, and you always appear where you're not supposed to be. Every stone wall has a weak spot. A place where if you strike, the whole structure will come crumbling down. Staunton has a weak spot for the First Crusades. Staunton was the weak spot for the First Crusades. I struck it in one Dresden almost single-handedly. But your crusade is not a wall. It's a tangle of disconnected roots and branches. I don't know how to fight you. I can't even undermine the discipline of your followers because they've never even heard of discipline. Exactly. Let's talk. Even a demon deserves the chance to be heard. Naga licks her lips nervously, her fleshy tongue resembling a crimson silk. I can be useful to you. I'll tell you what I know about anything you want. What's the mark? What's the mark on your face? A brand, Bahamut's brand, and yours too. He branded me, my master. He branded me for my failure at Canabras. He took my powers, he maimed my face. The damn thing hurts all the time. He said the mark would stay with me, and I would keep bleeding until I spilled the blood of the one who caused me to fail in Canabras. If only you would take pity on a poor demon and let me bring your head to Lord Baphomet, the pain would finally stop. So you'll be in pain until you kill me. Yes, but how am I supposed to do that when the brand has taken about half my powers? I can't do what's being asked of me. I just can't. And I'll never win back the favor of my Lord Orhausen. Tell me where the rifts lead. To the Nexus, a hub of portals in the Midnight Isles. It's the most convenient place for transferring cargo and troops. Despair seeps into Nago's voice. What a tactful reminder that freedom is just a step away. But what kind of freedom would it be? It won't rid me of Baphomet's brand. The Litwa quickly dashes away blood from the mark on her forehead, leaving broad scarlet streaks on her smooth skin. Tell me about the demons who command you. I serve Lord Baphomet, the great deceiver, who outwitted the Prince of Darkness Asmodeus himself. He is cruel, my lord. Cruel, imperious, cunning, and unstoppable. Descree started the invasion of the world, but without the help of my master, he and his swarms of locusts would have had nothing on Galarian. Descree's minions only know how to eat and kill. We, the servants of Baphomet, follow another path. The grimiest and most devious of all paths that have ever been laid. I've been one of Baphomet's finest servants for hundreds of years. Heavens herself, his favorite daughter and priestess, took me to her bosom. But see how my loyal services has ended. When no one else can see me, I howl from the pain in my mark. I am forced to grovel before pathetic idiots and witless warhounds, and here I am begging for mercy. I'm letting you go, Minago, but I can't remove your chains. You have to understand, I'm not responsible for what happened to you. The demons you chose to serve are to blame. Stop obeying them and fight back. Minago tilts her head to the side. You're letting me go? Telling me to fight? Aren't you afraid I'll return and stab you in the back again? Wait, what am I saying? You never seem to be afraid, at all. Demon stands up and stumbles to the rift, but at the wall of the purple flame she turns around like she's come to serve. Something tells me you won't stop once you've raised the fane, so here's my advice to you. If you decide to follow your enemies into the abyss, leave your scruples behind and trust no one. Never lower your guard, and especially in places that seem safe. If something looks like a tightly closed door, it's guaranteed to open and let out your worst nightmare. Especially if you set a trap at the threshold beforehand. I have no desire to kill somebody who can't fight back.
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question. How could demons have created a stable, permanent passage from the abyss here in the World Wound? And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world? How can we heal it?
It would seem I missed out on all the fun. Or perhaps I should say, my loyal commander decided to launch a reckless attack without waiting for reinforcements or guidance from me. I felt compelled to abandon my troops and magically travel to Dresden to reach you here.
My righteous sister and comrade, please, don't be too quick to judge. The commander's move might seem reckless, but it allowed us to catch the demons off guard.
What is this? My goddess's herald is in favor of foolhardy escapades? However, we shall let the matter rest for now. I was striving to catch up with you for a reason.
Bitch. Again, it worked out in the end.
My friends and comrades, the time has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander. About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, Not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it. That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
After everything I've done for the Crusade, you're gonna put me on trial?
Not a trial, merely a superior evaluating the actions of a subordinate. May I remind you that it was I who entrusted you with your title and an army?
And it was I who did way more than you could ever fucking do in your entire lifetime. Shut up.
The commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies. And I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well. I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions. The good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where one well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
It's just how I roll.
With all due respect, my lady, Arushale has proven herself to be a faithful and reliable comrade. She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons defeated. Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Sealer. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
I trust Arushalia completely. She's not only a loyal friend, but living proof that even demons can change for the better.
Your words carry a ring of truth. The example of one malefactor changed for the better could do more for the Crusades than a dozen paragons of faith.
Thank you. I can't believe you really said that.
Have I already mentioned how disappointed I was by your reckless desire to storm the Fane without waiting for me and reinforcements from Nerosian? I shall remind you again. A person must be judged by their actions.
Bitch.
I watched you spare the life of a demon. And not any demon, but Minago, our old and dangerous enemy, who is responsible for the deaths of hundreds of Crusaders. I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred relic, handed to you to defend the city against the demons, has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that Iomede will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic.
I so want to overthrow
That is all
you.
I wish to say. And now, to summarize. You can think my assessment is empty fault-finding, but I am responsible for the entire crusade, for Mendev, and for the future of those who have encountered or will encounter the evil of the world
Bitch,
wound.
you've done
I do
nothing.
not have the luxury of making a single mistake. That is why I am forced to remove you from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
This is how you thank me for everything I've done. Throughout the entire speech, staring and silent, but his silence is more expressive than the entire crowd yelling profanity.
This is why I always take payment up front. The customers become very shifty when everything is done.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the commander are guided by that desire.
Typical. Get us to do the job first, and start with the questions after. Next thing they'll be telling us to empty our pockets and kicking us out the door.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. She is not just the Crusade commander. She is our hope. Our only hope.
Our only hope is she? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade. But let me continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nihindrian crystals, which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source. Nihindrian crystals were brought here to Galarian through this rift. I shall do everything to ensure this route is blocked from now on. I shall destroy all the paths from the Midnight Fane to Dresden, blocking the passages with rocks if I have to, so that demons passing through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon the city. This is a forced measure. I am doing this for the safety of Dresden. But this won't solve the problem. We should... no, we must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
Can't wait to see how you fuck my shit up. In the Lexicon of Paradox, earlier Forceless books, there are 5 such rifts within the borders of the world. So blocking the exits from the Fane will only deprive the demons of one of their 5 routes here.
Wait a moment. And where is this Lexicon of Paradox now? I would also like to take a look at it. A pity. We could have learned so much from that book.
I will go to the abyss, but I won't. But I don't think I'll forget the way you treated me.
Valor, bravery, and loyal comrades. We have all this in abundance. With it, even the abyss holds no fear for us.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
I always have the upper hand.
Seriously. Fuck the queen.
Together, we stand. We will win this war.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Can't really do dismissal. I won't do the. We'll do that just in case.
Don't mind me.
We'll make things right. This war must end.
The odds are against us. I like that. Commander?
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Okay, no. Not gonna bother. Athletics, sure. We'll put a point that out and put a point there. Oh.
Everything has a price.
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward, to solitude, to the unknown, to the abyss.
Fucking queen. Man, fuck that person. establish a base of operations. Champion, how extraordinary. I sensed a surge in the power within you the moment you boldly stepped forth into the rift. I was there, following you into the abyss, but it was as though I suddenly found myself in the blessed expanses of the upper planes. So that's where this rift leads, to the realm of the most cunning of all demon lords. This location is familiar to me, but the fact brings me neither joy nor condolences. The abyss is a strange place, whose inhabitants enjoy a total freedom, but use it only to bring suffering and violence. Does Callistra ever come to this place? Perhaps in her darkest days for some respite from ease of Elysium. What's waiting for you here? What horrors and what delights? He looks around in fear, and then attempts to curl up into a ball. The abyss. I swore I would never come back here. Everything here dredges up old memories. Everything here just screams, this is my true home. My cursed and benighted home. Home is the place where you feel safe, the place you love and feel comfortable. Our party is your true home, and the abyss is just a place. You're right. This is just a place, a dark and evil place, but no more than that. I've already broken from here once. I can do it again. What can you tell me of this place? These are the Midnight Isles.
ready to serve. I'm your blade.
I shall not be swayed from my path. You call?
You're a good person. I like you. Trust in yourself.
Ask nicely. My tail is restless.
A bright future awaits us. I will help where I can.
I do things my way. I will not be trifled with. I always have the upper hand.
Rely on me. No reason to pause.
Stay on your toes. Careful now. That's easy. Precisely. Everything has a price. Always watch your back. I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality. Shh. Careful now. That's easy. I do things my way. Precisely. Always watch your back. I will not be trifled with. Shh. Careful now. That's easy. Precisely. Stay on your toes. Always watch your back.
Motherfucker. I don't know how long this has been muted. I wonder if it's been muted since I've been complaining about the Queen. Oh, hey. I wonder if I can keep going back here. If I can, then I can wait until I'm leveled up, and then go back and kill that stupid fucking thing. The Playful Darkness. I doubt I can, but I'll try.
Careful now.
So we've got the keys.
That's easy.
They handed me here regarding our mission. I have reason to believe that the crystals were mined right here. So the source of our problems, these powerful crystals, can be mined from the soil of the abyss, as if they were just ordinary minerals. I was convinced that the secret of their origin must be more complicated and nefarious, but this knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. I know the person who was in charge of mines. It was Pop's daughter. His daughter herself. I know her. She is an old and dangerous adversary, a Nephilim. A spawn of Baphomet himself. Yes, now I see it. The path we have stepped on to is dangerous, but it is the right one. The demons you have encountered before, even Darzadan, were just officers in the Abyssal Army, whereas Esmerus is the true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she's behind the secret of these cursed crystals. I dread to think what she's capable of doing with them. The dying succubus told me about the conflict between Nocticula's and Baphomet's servants. I'm not at all surprised. The alliances between the demon lords are usually fragile, and they break like a spider's web in the wind. However, the discord between our enemies can work to our advantage. No matter how repellent it is for me to even countenance, we must learn more about what is going on. Got a key to the portal that the demons who mined the crystals apparently used to leave this place. Let me take a look. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I shall open the portal. That's all I've learned so far. I've learned everything I wanted to know in this place. It's time to open the portal and press on. And let us begin the pursuit at once. Onward, wherever this road may lead. Heaven above, just look at that. I see a pattern of sky-piercing spires and steep domes set against the Alush, damn city of Nocticula. That's where our enemies were heading. You think you're quick, eh? Well, I'm quicker. That cunning creature has stolen our key. The portal is inactive again. I swear, even the lowest of abyssal spawns are disgusting. I've got the second key. Demons' plots cannot stop us, but we still haven't had success in countering them. That is why we must make haste and move onward. This portal leads to Ursula. What could this mean? It means we will be looking for a particular clutch of demons amongst thousands of their kind. Ush is a real demonic metropolis. It's huge and macabre. It is a little safer, or rather, a little less dangerous than the other corners of the abyss. Lady Nocticula loves having visitors, including those from other planes. She does not like it if her guests are dying every day in her city, but it happens quietly, without too much attention. Her black heart won't even skip a beat. We must be twice, even thrice as careful in this nest of sin. Let's step into a portal. Let me tell you something. We are going to Alush, the city of seduction. As sad as I am to admit it, we're unlikely to find our enemies and crystals they took without the aid of the denizens of this hidden place. If Hesam has something to do with all this, we'll need another demon that matches her power. We will need to find one way to make contact with one of the city's rulers. On that point, we now know that there's conflict brewing between Nocticula and Baphomet. I will not be welcomed in this dark place, but I have prepared for this. I will cast a spell on myself so that not a single denizen in this plane whose soul is devoted to evil will be able to see or hear me. Invisible. I will follow you and protect you from all dangers and temptations of this place as best as I can, and the demons will be unaware of my presence. Now let us go, by the light and the sword. At least we're finally getting somewhere.
Precisely.
This was simple enough.
Look, another mortal. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Alicia's guests nowadays. That's right. I am just a common mortal.
Watch your back.
In the strange of this realm, space itself sometimes behaves unfiltered. By turning the camera due north, east, or west, you can change the city itself. Oh, fucking A. Oh, this is gonna be a clusterfuck. I hate it already. Be at the bottom. Holy hell. That's a strong weapon.
I always have the upper hand. That's easy.
Bad Luck Tavern.
Precisely.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Always watch your back.
I have a feeling I'm going to hate this place.
Hesitation is a waste of time. Everything has a price.
Welcome to the Bad Luck. I'm Bargraz, the innkeeper. Our establishment upholds a high standard of service, and that it's better to eat and drink here instead of a ditch. Sleep here at your own risk. Drown the rest of your life in cheap swill, or purchase goods of the highest quality and dubious origins. We accept payment in golden slaves. About dragon bites. Do you accept those? I'll show you payment to Big Meanie. Dirty floor, terrible booze, clientele of squadrons, and each one more dreadful than the last. An innkeeper who's a crook and probably a creep. Ah, the perfect venue to celebrate our arrival in this godforsaken place. God's forsaken place. Who wants to keep me company and maybe even entertain the other patrons with a few Crusader songs? I doubt they've heard of them. Cafe Nocticula. You can find her in her palace tomorrow. Thing is, she won't see just anyone. Last person who had the nerve to show up uninvited now lives in the catacombs. And everybody calls him Scrap. Care to guess why? I don't know who you think you are, but you will not be allowed on her doorstep unless she invites you herself. And to receive an invitation, you've got to influence a influential and renowned figure. Or you could do something to piss her off. Sometimes those two things are one and the same. How do I earn an invitation? Chances are slim, but you look cocky, so you could try the gladiator fights in the Battle Bliss. Everybody loves a good butcher. The dirtier and bloodier you fight, the more respect your own. Only fools fight fair, so you must prove you know the ways of the fighter's craft. The crowd will love you if you torment the loser before finishing them off. Make them shriek, squeal, and beg for death. And then you can count on having the fight of your life. You will face the league champion. Your death will be a symphony of suffering. The audience will forever remember. Most can only dream of such a fate. You can cozy up to someone in the upper city. The more influential your patron, the more respect you will be shown. Just remember that in Elish, only the most skilled fighters make it to the top, like Lady Valexia. More often than not, their offer of friendship is an introduction to their intrigues, and they will get into your head, twist your thoughts, make you hate yourself, and make you destroy everything you've ever loved with your own hands. That's their idea of fun. If you know how to, shall we say, solve problems, you could try to get under Shamir's wing. She presides over the harem of ardent dreams in the middle city and rules Alushira. Lady Nocticula does not stoop to such trifles herself. Commanding the city is dirty, bloody work, and Shamira is always in need of capable assistance, especially since she changes them as soon as they start to reek of her dark deeds. Walk through the slums. Everyone you'll see there tried to climb higher but fell into a trap. There are plenty of warnings and their incoherent ramblings. Tell me the latest rumors. No problem. Have a drink and we'll talk. 500 bucks, fine. What do you want to know? There are many folks from Galarian here. Quite a few, but most of them wear special accessories. They're slaves is what I mean. Or meat sometimes. You do sometimes free ones from... You do get some free ones from time to time. Scum as a rule. Only the type who can survive amongst demons. Your fellow vampires come here more often than the other kinds. Galarians on their way to or from Kabir's round, I guess. The vampire kin have a lot of common interest with his ghouls. No matter how much you turn your noses up and pretend you're better than other kinds of undead. Tell me about it. Yeah. Everything's clear. One last thing. You must have noticed that Lucia was not built for your kind. It would be easy for you to get lost in the street and die an inglorious death. If you don't know how to fly or teleport, but why should I want you to die while you're still drinking? Take this. If you lose your way, take it to any arch and it will teleport you here. I picked you as idea to aid guests from other planes such as yourself. Show me your wares. Fascinating. I'm interested. Interesting. Really what we're interested in doing is just moving all this stuff that I'm not going to use. That way we can loosen up some weight. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna use a tower shield.
I do things my way.
Hey, you're not local, are you? Have you come from Glarian? That makes us fellow countrymen, since I hail from Absalom. Allow me to introduce. I am Magister Mueller, a certified specialist in resolving magical-related issues, and captain of an airship called the Starcatcher. What's the sorceress of Absalom doing in Rat Hole? I suppose you could say that I'm trying to cheat my own fate. In my current stage of life, the Abyss seems like the best port for me to call home. There aren't a lot of experienced and, at all, sometimes trustworthy captains around here. So I never sit idle. You seem honest. How do you manage to survive this place? I see what you're getting at. You're asking how a captain who doesn't grab anything that isn't bolted down, a captain who doesn't steal cargo and doesn't throw passengers overboard, how can they survive surrounded by a gang of bloody pirates? My answer is simple. My principles protect me. Okay, I'm leaving.
Careful now.
I sense something.
Red mask. Alright, looks like we're leaving.
I will not be trifled with. Stay on your toes. Hesitation is a waste of time. That's easy. Precisely.
As well.
Everything has a price. Always watch your back.
Ouch. Alright, guys, that's enough. I get it. It won't happen again. Ah, just not my eyes, not my eyes. Move your hands, or break the other one, too. I said move it. Not your eyes, fine, your belly. Have some of this. What are you doing? You're hurting him. Stop. Why are you doing this to him? Who's that? I'm just a mortal, weak and silly. Compared to you, I am a mayfly. One moment I'm here, the next I'm gone. But you better listen to what I tell you, because I lived more than you have. Now, you've listened to her carefully. Might be the most important thing to say. Yeah, right. We've always dreamed of listening to what a charred piece of meat has to say. What's with all the riddles? What do you mean you've lived more than us? Simple. I haven't lived very long, but I have friends, those who can protect, those who are glad to see me. There are many sad things, but I still know what happiness is. But you, beating, biting, fearing, hating each other, are you really happy? And if you aren't, is this any kind of life? So yeah, I've lived a lot. You've spent centuries and centuries without really living. Bah, this moral brat, this lump of meat is going to preach for us. You know what makes me happy? Gobbling up tasty pieces of meat like this. Poor thing, you are so hurt and scared all the time. You feel a bit better for a while when you torture others and forget about your suffering. But is that really happiness? You crazy or something? The demons stand around Ember. Their faces show caution and are suspicious. It's clear that they are slightly afraid of the strange girl who shows no fear, but at the same time, they see no obvious threat. Ember, this demon is wounded. Words are good and well, but let's help him. Oh, you're right. How embarrassing. Yeah.
Access. Yes.
Screw you. I owe you nothing. Of course you don't. I helped you for no reason, just because I want to. I hope you will be alright. Ha, for no reason. You're stupid. No one does anything without a reason. She's a witch. Probably wants to sell us something. Some magic potion or herbs. Come on, show us what you do have. But no, I'm not selling anything. I just wanted to tell you how much you're missing. I mean, you're free, freer than anyone in the world, but use the freedom to make life miserable for yourselves and everyone else. Just think how much happier you could be. Emperor keeps preaching, and demons listen, occasionally interrupting with laughter and obstruct. Finally, they grow bored and walk away. They left. Do you think they understood? If anyone in the world can convince a demon to repent, it's you. Thank you. It's not about me. There is kindness in every creature, even demons. They just forgot about it for some reason. You know, I was thinking, I tried sending prayers to the demon lords, tried talking to demons in the street, but one of the demon lords lives right here in the city, Acticula, right? What if I tried talking to her? Not through prayer, but in person. You're going to meet her sooner or later, aren't you? Please take me with you. I'm sure if we meet face to face, like you and I are talking right now, I'll be able to convince her to stop being so mean. You'll take me to her, promise? Yes, I will, Ember, I promise.
Did I fail?
Careful now.
Ooh.
Yes. I can do this.
I do things my way. Something's wrong with the spell here.
Thinking that's not Picula's palace.
That's easy. Precisely. Always watch your back.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
You're in my way.
I'll hit you! Prepare yourself!
I will not be trifled with. Stay on your toes.
Oh. Well, that happened.
Careful now. Hesitation is a waste of time. That's easy. Precisely. Always watch your back.
Group of beggars stare at the crowd is clearly hostile, but doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, obviously. Hey, you lousy parasite, who's in charge here? I'd like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. Not in fear. This place isn't creepy, isn't it? Even by the city standards. Ursula casts her eyes over the devastated landscapes. But you know, believe it or not, one of my few good memories of the Abyss is from this place. Will you tell me what happened? It was a bad day for me. I was hiding from some dangerous demons I owed money to. Or rather, now that I realize that I was just a low-grade street gang who must have been eaten up by someone much bigger since then. Back then, they were a real threat to me. Their thugs have already made a hole in my side, and they were following my blood trail to finish what they started. Barely managed to find a quiet corner, some basement or shed, but it was already occupied by this tiefling. I was ready to flee, but he smiled and told me I could sit beside him. Probably acting like some skittish animal. I sat far away from him, but as I could, ready to stab him or make a run for it at a moment's notice. But he just gave me a healing potion. He told me I could hide here as long as I needed. We started talking. He was a traveler from some other plane, not Galarian though. He was also not hiding, though I don't remember. He was also hiding, though I don't remember from whom. We remained in the hideout for several days. He shared his food with me and some pancakes, odd ones, spicy. I'd never tried anything like that before. I thought he expected something from me in return. Well, you can guess what I thought he wanted. But he didn't lay a single finger on me. Instead, he said goodbye. He said, don't thank me, just pass it on. Back then, I didn't get him at all. Only when I came to Jerusalem did I hear that phrase again and learned what it meant. What do you think it meant? The phrase means. It's like revenge, but turned around. A stranger does you a good turn and doesn't demand payment. And in exchange, you find some other stranger and do them a good turn for free. It sounds odd. Demons wouldn't understand it. I barely understand it now. But the main idea is to increase the good in the world, right? Did you ever meet him again? No, never. So did you pass it on? You know, now that I think about it, I didn't. I've helped many people since then, of course, but all of them were mortals back on Galarian. I've never helped anyone Ursula, which means I still owe him a debt. Why don't you repay the debt, right here and now? Now, but you're right. Why not? Hey, you, wait, hold on. Don't run away. Just stay where you are. What you need. You must, well... It cringes under the little demon's glare and hastens to finish. You must need money. So here you go. Take it. Haha. So what I gotta do? Stab someone? Torch something? You don't have to do anything. This is simply for you. No reason. Pass it on. Succubus says the last words to the Oracle's back as he scares off. That's it. He's gone. I'm not even sure there was a point in any of that. I bet he didn't even understand it. You need a lot of time to understand. That's right. I don't know if I've really changed anything by giving gold to that poor wretch, but you know, I feel better now. It's not because I repaid my debt to the traveler. It's just did something for someone by myself. I didn't think, I just did. Before, I only knew the world where everyone tried to devour each other. But now, when I know what it feels like to help others, I can think of another world. A world where everyone helps. And it's amazing. It is an amazing thought. Maybe that's what Elysium is like.
Careful now.
I do not like this place at all. It's fucking confusing.
I always have the upper hand.
You have disturbed me, mortal. Why have you broken my solitude? On second thought, Savior answers. No, your reasons do not interest me. A boy about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange scars that look like they have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burning eyes, and general appearance suggest that Demon blood runs through his veins. He lifts his gaze and gives you a long sad look. Who are you? I am Zara the Grim, Mortal Worm, the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Ishiar. I learned from Master Wildos himself, the trusted mage of Our Lady in Shadow. One day I will surpass my master's skill and take his place. Everyone knows this, including Wildos himself. So next time you dare to address me, do so with respect. If you like, your head to remain on your shoulder. What are you doing? I'm listening to the ocean. I'm waiting for this worthless whelp to recover enough energy to plunge back into Ishar's depth. What a shame that I cannot walk its path alone. How ironic that the most coveted mysteries are revealed to the most pitiful creatures, mortals. Who is this boy? Zorgus is my son, the best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I condescend to take care of this wretched creature. You alright, boy? Mother, may I speak to her? Don't speak to the boy. What do you want from him? Are you plotting to steal him with him? Be warned. Lay their finger on him, you will regret it. What are you doing to my son? Tell me the truth. Do you truly think I will answer to you, Worm? I grow ever more inclined to destroy you all as well. Mother tells me to dive deep, to places where moonlight's never reached. Down where? Sorry, I won't say any more. Champion, how could we allow this child to remain in the hands of a cruel creature? Normally, I would say we have no right to deprive a child of their parents' love, but these creatures do not know love. How could a mother be so cruel to her child? So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feed and protect him. Little Zorg is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. He's the only one who shows reliable, consistent results. She envies him. That's why she's cruel to him. She wants to dive into the depths herself, but she cannot. I'm taking him away. You want my boy? I don't care. He's yours. I won't fight over a trifle, the life of some mortal spawn, especially since it's nearly exhausted its usefulness. Take him and do with him as you want. So I sense a certain darkness within the youth, hiding deep inside him. Yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind, as a child's soul should be. Does this spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how can I carry evil in me, yet not be evil? It's alright to be different. I'm different too. Commander has a lot of bad friends. You want to be friends? I think so. I don't know how, but I'll try. What do I need to do? Nothing. We are friends now. You don't have to do anything to be friends. You just want to be friends. Can you see in him? Yes, he glows, and he's not evil. I think I like him, but I feel there is an inconceivable conflict between us. It is unfortunate. So this child can hear and see me. He is not evil, nor is he a sorcerer, a mage, or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spells cast by someone. He just sees. What powers does this youth possess? What are you, Zorg? Yeah. So what are you going to do now? I'd rather not go home. And I have nowhere else to go. What do they do, those who have nowhere to go? I don't know. Maybe I should live in Ishiar. Champion, we have no right to leave here by himself. He needs care and fate, and has entrusted you with a child. I have faith that you will make the right choice. You will find refuge at my camp if you so choose. Thank you for not being for me, but granting me the right to choose. Otherwise, others have not done so, and so I will accept your invitation. This little one is safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor remorseless kidnappers will cause him further harm. I am glad that we share a belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I'm certain young Zorg will be better off on Galarian.
Precisely. Always watch your back. Precisely. Always watch your back. I do things my way.
Ugh, I hate this area already. I'm feeling this everything happening. Something is wrong. I feel like I've lost something, or not. It was Desna who lost me when we descended into the abyss. She had been my invisible protection through all those years, and now I no longer feel the divine helping hand on my shoulder. What is this gift you mentioned? You saw it yourself many times. Whenever something threatened my life, the goddess sent her divine brother flies to scare away. Her powers no longer protect me. It doesn't have been. No, I desperately hope that is not the case. The goddess still wishes me well, I'm sure. It's just that the abyss is so far from Elysium that either she can't see me or she can't reach me here. She protected me while I was on Galarian. Now I can only rely on myself and you. Can you still enter your dream realm? Maybe. I think so. Yes, my dreams are still there. Nobody will take them away from me. You have nothing to fear with me at your side. I know. Thank you. I have to go now. Do you want the ultimate proof that demons are mean and awful? Nothing tasty ever grows on lands that they corrupt. No apples, no plums, not even wild strawberries. Now that's pure evil. Phoebe, you've grown up a bit. Yep, dragons usually grow as they get older, but I grow as your powers increase. So don't be fooled. Remember, I'm still a kid. A huge, scaled flying kid with planar magic at our disposal. I have to go. Oh, thank goodness.
A noble woman who knows how to cook over an open fire. You truly are a lady of many talents, Camellia.
Do not try to spare my feelings. I saw you pour out your stew behind that rock over there.
I'll be right back. Still close drawing something, but when you know it's due too early. Don't tell me you've managed to find something, some beauty in the abyss. No. I tried, but I can't. Not here. May the gods forgive me, but it's beyond my power. Struggling for inspirations. My drawings just... Okay. Excuse me. Interesting news has reached my ears, Lady Victoria. There has been talk among the more disreputable citizens of Lustrina that someone is hiring the most vicious thugs and cutthroats to kill a certain Willowdis. A familiar name, isn't it? Strongly suspect that this is the same Willowdis who set me up during the assassination of Darzan. I'd call it a fortuitous coincidence. I didn't give this information. I am an assassin. If I don't know how to obtain rewards, I'd be out of work. I visited a few taverns, including a place called the Bad Luck. It's a real cesspool, and information flows into it from all over the city. I was approached by someone who was looking to hire for thugs to hire. He was the one who told me everything. I would have found out more if I had talked to him longer. After he called me a bloody larva, he needed the dentist. I needed a new mug of beer. Remind me, what do you... Okay. That's what it is. Here's what I know about our prey. He is a demon and a wizard, powerful enough to enjoy high status in the Senate. Lately, he has surrounded himself with a small army of mercenaries, but they are mere thugs who lack skills of professional bodyguards. Ever since Willows found out about the bounty on his head, he hasn't left his mansion. I suspect it's full of traps. I wouldn't underestimate the danger of facing Willows. They were looking for real daredevils to bring him down, which means the whole business is almost certainly risky, maybe even suicidal, once Willows dead. An anonymous entity who apparently has more brains than Willows, and is smart enough to keep his name secret from his employees. But it's one of the Deskerites. Darzan was one of Desker's lackeys after all, and even though the internal strife never ends with the snake pit, they always team up against external threats. What do you have on there? Can't wait to have a few words with that foe. He contracted me to kill the Baylor Darzan, and insisted that I use the magical dagger he gave me, which turned out to be defective. My target escaped, and even though it only postponed his death for a few days, it sullied my reputation. This means, of course, Willows will have to pay. I'm not sure how I will collect that payment, in gold or his life. And what do you suggest? I'll be damned if I let a bunch of incompetent thugs get to him before me. Now, first, I must have a little chat with Willows, and then they can do whatever they want to them. How about we leave those helpless gooms in the dust and visit Willow's mansion first? Sounds like an exciting challenge, doesn't it? Do you want to kill Willows? Not necessarily. Perhaps I'd rather have a full weight of compensation in gold, and yet, the longer my vengeance is delayed, the stronger my desire to collect the debt in another way. How do we find Willows? His mansion is in the upper city. It's called the House of the Wicked Knowledge. I'm not sure how wicked his knowledge is exactly, but he truly is wicked when it comes to business agreements. Alright, let's play this Willows. Excellent. I think the conversation will good old-fashioned violence. Alright, so that's that, I guess, outside. At the bright side, all of our corruption's cleared, which is fucking phenomenal. On the downside, I'm still in this horrible, horrible area that I hate.
I know you hate demons, but since we're fighting together, perhaps we could...
No, we could not.
don't have any negative effects, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest.
I haven't made a confession for a long time. Of course, we have different goddesses, but still. Could you listen to my confession?
Of course. Let's go somewhere we won't be overheard.
Do you really think the demons will listen to you? They listened to me, didn't they? I told them what I wanted to say. Might have forgotten it all right away. But what if they didn't? What do you want to discuss in Nocticula? I don't know. I don't seem to see it with my own eyes. Maybe then I will know what to say. I have to go. Okay. Okay, Ember. Anything for you, my friend. Okay, you know, he's still got some issues. But I'll take it. Oh, I hate this area so much. This is gonna suck. Trying to figure out how to get any fucking place. This is gonna suck. Okay, there's the arena at least. I guess this is the first thing we're doing is testing our hand in the arena. Might be the only thing we can actually do honestly here. Thank you. Oh, master of stitches, artist of scalpels, and genius of surgical, tell me, is your heart free? Also, do you have an hour of free time tonight? How about a romantic dinner? Are you trying to watch in silence? No, I would not say that my heart is free. Right now it contains 3 copper rods, 200 grams of enchanted quicksilver, and a fair dose of glamour. If I could give you an hour or two of my time for something other than dinner, Has anyone ever told you you have beautiful, smooth skins? I happen to be in need of some. I really have changed, Stitcher. You cannot. Okay, I guess I should write it. Are you one of the gladiators? Do you need a healer, or are you here because you want to become more powerful? I remember you. You used to fight here. Always demanded that I restore your skin to its original smooth, unblemished state. And you always tried to get a discount or ran away without paying. Well, it looks like you have an entirely new face. It's almost a perfect replica of your old one, but something has changed. Something imperceptible. Who performed such subtle artistry on you? How much did you pay? I really have changed, Stitcher. You cannot begin to fathom the price I've had to pay for the transformation. Well, but it happened to us couple. Use the help of the healer, I guess. I guess this is where we're going first. Not like I exactly want to do this. I would like to avoid it, Zelka. A stern but tired-looking tiefling observes you politely. His clothes look expensive but tasteful. He's carrying a large bag, and every once in a while it moves and twitches as if something was inside it. Welcome to the Battle of this arena. My name is Zuklek. I'm the arena steward. Immergreth is the master of the arena, but I help him manage his affair. You look new here. Did you come to spectate the fights or to participate in them? The tiefling looks you up and down with a calm professionalism of a person doing an unpleasant job with diligence. You look impressive. Serious and formidable fighter. Perhaps Immergreth will take an interest in you. Perhaps he will even allow you to test yourself against Ruska, one of our strongest gladiators. Not right away. All newcomers must first prove themselves. Galith? I remember a demon called Galith. He was vile, cunning murderer. He had a way with words that was just as deadly as his skills in battle. I want all of Lucian to know my name. I want you to arrange a match for me against your strongest gladiator. That is truly your goal. You'll have to defeat the current champion. If you kill Galdfang, your name will be on everybody's lips, but you'll have to prove yourself if you want to face the champion. A fight with Galdfang is a big deal here. And only members of the League, the elite gladiators of Bladibus, are considered worthy opponents. Killing others just for entertainment, it's entertaining spectators. These creatures of the abyss sow death and destruction in such a careless, casual manner. I know our mission is important. I know we can't allow ourselves to get distracted by feelings of emotion, but smashing skulls and eviscerating eyes just to entertain these creatures, Emodia, it makes me sick just to think about it. We kill demons all the time. We smash their skulls and rip out the guts. Why is it any different? If you don't want to kill demons for entertainment of others, then do it because you enjoy it. I take pride in my skills. I like to think that I helped others, but I kill to protect the innocents, not because I enjoy in murder. Only a complete masochist would choose to live their life doing something they usually despise. I'm not sure why you would go on dangerous adventures and fight in fearsome battles if you didn't enjoy it at least a little. However, if it makes you feel better, just remember that you are protecting future victims. The demons you kill will never hurt anyone ever again. But it's extremely difficult to join the League. You have to slay an active member and take their place. So if you wish to fight the champion, you will have to spend a lot of time in the arena. However, if you'd like, I can arrange a fight between you and a newcomer. If you can prove yourself in battle, I will be able to find you more. Very well, I will prove myself against another newcomer. I'm glad we've reached understanding. Alright, I'm ready to enter. You're in luck. The past couple days has obsessed with recruiting new talent. He wants to introduce a promising new fighter into the arena. I think you could play the part perfectly. May even give you a chance to earn a place in the league. However, if you do become the candidate for membership, be careful. You'll likely be matched up against very dangerous opponents. I'm taking it a fight to the death. Of course, every fight must end in the death of Gladiator. It's the most important part of the show. Many of the spectators come here just to watch gladiators finish off their opponents. They want to see a spectacular death scene, cunning coup de grace. Of course, some fighters survive the ordeal to be pieced together, but I want to bet on it if I were you. I'm ready. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all your opponents and return alive and victorious. This fighter is nobody from nowhere, but if she survives, you'll all worship the ground she walks on. Probably won't. Today we have a dubious honor of welcoming to the arena Lady Victoria of Gladiator. Let's see the moniker she earns for herself, if she lives that long. How about Commander of the Crusade? And who will stand against her? Well, they may be small, but they are far from harmless. If you underestimate them, they'll rip your family jewels off. So at least I found one place. An outsized amount of spider wrapped up in... It's a Smug's wild gang of meth fights. I'll bite your nose off, Claire. I'm the wild and terrible Smug. Tremble before me. How about no? Here we go.
Desna, guide my hand.
Ooh. Okay. Vulnerabilities. Cold. Damage reduction. That. That's a magic.
Go.
Make your peace.
Go.
Distract them from me.
Probably. You know, that was nice. That was real nice. It's so nice to have a simple fight after the hell that has happened.
Fine.
Why was I put against such ridiculous opponents? Look at that. That's the method. Right. Train hard, go. Maybe someday you'll be strong enough to fight a real dretch. Slowly sinks to the floor. What a brute. Please listen to me before you draw your weapon. This was an outrage, yes, but it wasn't my idea. This was done on Gath's order. He came up with the brilliant idea to match you against a meth fight. He thought the crowd would find it funny. I couldn't stop him, but I assure you, this will never happen again. Here, this is for you. From now on, you can freely use the transportation arch that is located near the Battle Bliss. This is one of the privilege afforded to a runner. I demand a proper fight. And I promise that I will arrange a proper fight. But first, I need you to do me a favor. I'll arrange a match for you against the Flair twins. However, they were supposed to fight somebody else, so I'll have to find them a replacement. Unfortunately, we do not have enough decent fighters left in there. I would be very grateful if you could procure a new batch of gladiators for me. I will cover the costs, of course. We were asked to kill little Mephites, and we did. Now they're asked for another bad thing. They do not see us as crusaders anymore. They see us as their own. Is there anything I should know? I will not become a slave trader. Why not? Does it violate your principle? This is the Abyss. Scruples don't do you any good here. In fact, I advise you to keep your mortals on a tight leash if you want to survive. But, fine, let's not take them. I'll try to make sure your fight with the Flair place takes place as soon as possible. I'm ready to enter the arena. As you wish. It will be a difficult fight. This opponent is more dangerous than the last one you face. So make sure you are fully prepared. And however, if you win this fight, you'll be one step closer. Okay. Okay, I have to go. Let me save. Not like that was a hard fight, but... I'm ready to enter the arena. I'm ready to enter the arena. Let's go. Yeah, we're not gonna sit through this entire thing every time. Fuck that.
Let's make this quick.
Sister Flare. Why was I fucking warped to the edges of a fucking arena? Well, at least these things will, in fact, be harder.
The light, take you!
Yeah, you know what?
Time to share your treasures!
Into the fray!
You had your chance.
You won't stop us.
I will resist!
Victory is worth the pain.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Surrender or else!
Ruined my clothes as sweet used to be yours. Sister, in your memory, I will wear your face as a mask.
Simply business. Plan went awry. Damn.
Prepare yourself!
Too late for apologies.
This will leave a bruise. The light take you!
Desna, guide my hand!
I'll hit you!
I'm all right. I'm all right. Into the fray!
Make your peace.
What a heavy blow to Illustria's fashion scene, but what a magnificent fight. Despite my cunning schemes and despite the extensive experience of her rivals. The victory belongs to the Fight Slayer.
I'm trusting you.
This'll leave a bruise.
We'll make things right.
Bright side, I can now go back and forth, so I can go heal up real quick.
I must withdraw. Victory is worth the pain.
The fight was far from fair. I swear it was. As you should already know, he's not a fan of fair fights. I regret that you've been caught in check. However, you hold up well. You've got talent. I may be able to arrange a match against a serious one, maybe even the champion. I want to challenge the strongest opponent. Things don't work like that around here. Belford only fights members of the League, and a fight with him is a big deal. After his last incident, it strictly forbade him from entering the arena without permission. The finger is his bodyguard after all. So if you want to fight the champion, you'll have to join the League. There's only one way to join the League, by killing another member of the League. By fighting the member of the League is a privilege. You have to earn the right to face them in battle. Now, I might be able to help you on that front. But first, you'll have to do me a favor. I want to give a gift to a current champion. I'd like to send him the most beautiful succubi from the 10,000 Delights. I need you to make a deal with them and convince them to provide their services for Gelfinger. If you do, Gelfinger will be happy for me to arrange a fight between you and a League fighter without the way. Where can I find them? There's a brothel in the middle city called... I need to... Okay, fine. I'm afraid that won't do... Okay, fine. I'll arrange the deal. And you'll arrange the fight for me. Let's hope your efforts will be successful. Can I change my name? There's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. The crowd loves it, and that is all that matters to Gelf. You'll remain the Slayer for as long as the audience finds it amusing. Very well. Also, I need to do this because I need to get the fuck out of here. I hate the way this area plays. Plays very annoyingly. I don't even know how to get to the fucking middle city. Access. We'll have to rest.
Hey, Uncle Greybor, my old pal. If anybody ever hires you to kill me, you'll give me a heads up, won't you? You know, sporting like.
Don't worry, my young friend. If I'm hired to kill you, you'll be the first to know.
Just gonna rest a couple of times.
Anyhow, do your notes contain any mention of demons who have changed?
I have come across no such evidence. But did you know that the promise of false redemption is number 17 in the list of most common ploys used by demons to trick gullible mortals?
We have to rest a couple of days because I can't see what my companions have.
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljith. When you eat in a tavern, you don't have to pay. Just make sure to sit close to the door.
We'll do one more day. Hopefully that will work it out.
To hear you Hell Knights talk, it's like you think everywhere should be run like things are in Hell.
Hell is the ideal we are striving for. Being similar to Cheliax would be an acceptable intermediate stage.
Never mind. Look, she still got it.
The Temple of Shaylin. No doubt that's where you stash all your pretty baubles, huh? So tell me, what do you reckon the most valuable thing is that you'd find in temples of Shaylin and nowhere else?
Rose petal tea, of course.
I know this is such riveting gameplay.
I have heard the heads of the noble houses of Cheliax don't tend to last long. Perhaps you know if they have need of reliable contractors.
You do realize that you have just asked a Hell Knight how you can best go about your illegal activity.
Please, just one more night. Alright, we'll do it one more time. Don't see anybody there. Hello, friend. Do you know how much I love calling that? Of course you do. Ha 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 ha. I'm so not a fan of this area. I'm curious. Okay. She still doesn't want to talk about it. Why did you share a call? Okay. I don't know if everybody's healed up or what, but I don't want to really keep just resting for it, so.
Together we stand. We will win this war.
Practice makes perfect. Precision is the difference between the professional and the pleasure.
I will help where I can.
Matricium Turinos.
Rely on me.
What is that? GPU fucked up. I don't know why it wasn't working. You're facing where? Have I met Ursula? Is that you? They said you defected to the Crusaders. But I always said a rabid bitch like you would never deal with a goody-goody moral scum. Welcome home. Russia missed you and your wild escapades. Ursula purses her lips and turns away, not denying to answer. Her face grows deathly pale in despair. I want to go through. No, can do. This quarter is where decent people live. When they want to dismember someone, they can go down to the lower city. We're standing here so they won't be bothered by riffraff that wants to dismember them. Believe me, you don't want to go there. Slave traders have magical collars that fasten themselves around the necks of chancers such as yourself and drag them straight to the cages. Who do you think I am? I'm really expecting to go through if I can't get up there.
A bright future awaits us. Together, we stand. No reason to pause. We will win this war. I will help where I can. A bright future awaits us.
The odds are against us. I like that. Ready to serve. You know what you're doing. Good. Commander. Practice makes perfect.
Hopefully no more poison type fucking enemies. I hope you came prepared. The members of the League are formidable opponents. A Slim, your next opponent, has claimed the lives of over 100 of her opponents. She can also be slain in the... She has also been slain in the arena on 3 separate occasions. However, she never states that. It's quite mysterious. But she always comes back to life, ready to fight in the battle bliss once more. I'm ready to enter. I'm pretty sure she's a lich. I wish you good luck. If you die, great death with a sweet kill. Okay. Pretty sure she's a lich. It's the only way to explain it. Now she wants a place in the league. This is Lady Victoria from that fight Slayer. Yeah. Alright.
I will defend my dream.
Na. Orma.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I will resist.
I'll be back. Behold, the newest member of the League. She is invincible, bloodthirsty, violent, and cutting. It's Lady Victoria, the Mephite Slayer, glory and death. Crowd of demons goes wild. Demons climb over one another, trying to get a better look at you. The roar of the spectators grows so loud you can feel it in your bones. The audience, utterly enthralled, they look at you in wonder and worship you as if you're a goddess. Glory and death. That is the battle cry of doomed madmen. How many times have I heard it? How many times have I shouted it while standing in the arena? I run from what I have done. I run as fast as I can, but even the smallest things can remind me of my past. And it all comes flooding back, and I remember all the terrible things I've done. Get out of here. You used to be a gladiator on top of everything else. You had the fingers in all sorts of pies, didn't you? Gladiator is no longer an unknown fighter, a loner without a place to belong. Her valor and courage, Lady Victoria will receive the collar of the League. From now on, she is the precious property of Battle Bliss. I am pleased to tell you that I have personally taken this worthy warrior under my lookout, champ. I figured. Hey, that's enough fooling around. You have more Mephites to defeat. I've let you down. The Fiend has taken you captive, and I was unable to stop him. I could not perceive his motives through the veil of insanity that surrounds his damaged mind. I knew we were in the abyss, a place where you can't even trust your own shadow, but I failed to be vigilant. But what's done is done. Stay strong. We will find a way to free you. Expect an explanation. What did you expect? We're so desperate to join the League. Now you remember. Did you think I'd let you wander around and risk your ass out on the street? Well, think again. I don't want anyone to slit your throat and leave you bleeding to death in some back alley. Death without any spectators? Absolutely not. No. When you die, the crowd will be screaming from the stands. That's a promise. Please accept this small gift with my compliments. I guarantee your safety. This collar will make sure you do not leave the Battle Bliss. Don't want you out looking for trouble on the streets. It will also prevent you from picking fights with other gladiators outside the scheduled fight times. It would be so wasteful if you started killing one another outside the arena. The crowds would miss out on all the action. No, there will be a time and a place for fighting, but here you can experience other kinds of entertainment. You'll enjoy all the pleasures, best food and drinks, the most passionate succubi and throngs of adoring fans. You'll love being my property, I promise. I see. Once you get a taste of all the pleasures the Battle Bliss has to offer, you'll never want to live. Where are my companions? Your companions? Ah, yes. There was a group of Galarians that came looking for you, but I gave the guards strict orders to keep them away. Are they your slaves? Forget about them. You won't need them anymore. I own the best slaves, and they are all at your disposal. It won't work. I'll find a way out to get you. Of course you will, but it won't happen the way you imagine. The crowd wants to see Gelfand and tear you apart. They simply cannot wait. They simply cannot wait for that to happen. And who am I to them? If you ignore their desires, they will storm the arena. Yes, you will take your last stand in the arena. When the champion is done with you, you will be truly free. Of course you will be dead, but your spirit will live on. No one will ever forget the ambitious newcomer who almost defeated the champion. The collar reminds me of a seal we broke back in Dresden. If I try to break it here, the powers will be unleashed and the collar will likely kill you. I don't want to take the risk, at least not right now. Let's only consider that option as a last resort. From now, you should try to be calm, be vigilant, and look for opportunities to escape. I'm certain you'll find a way to get through. Just you wait. I'll find a way to break free of this collar. Oh, I'm trembling. I thought I'd convince him not to take you captive, but clearly I was wrong. But he's a raving lunatic and constantly changes his decisions. You should direct your anger towards him. Did you know I was walking the trap? I didn't know for sure, but I did have my suspicion. All the members of Link are considered property, and since the gladiators are valuable assets, they're not allowed to leave the arena. All the elite fighters at Battle Bliss wear those collars. However, I did suggest that he should make an exception in your case. I told him that he should allow you to remain free. I thought I had managed to convince him, but clearly I was wrong. Why am I being forced to wear the collar? Okay, did you hear that? They take off the collar when you fight. As soon as you enter the arena, you'll be free and unfettered. You can do whatever you want. A lot of gladiators believe that they're invincible. They're confident in their own abilities, and they'll challenge anyone to a fight. Before our gladiators had collars, they'd strut. Okay. Will you help me escape? Of course I will. I have a plan that will free you from collar and help you defeat Gelfand. And trust me, you will need my help. While you were unconscious, Leth managed to find a crystal. Gelfinger has been obsessed with getting his hands on one, and his wish finally came true. A demon called Mustafan took the crystal into Gelfinger's room and locked the door. For the next 2 hours, the sound of the champion's screams shook the arena. When Gelfinger emerged, he was covered in blood, but he also looked stronger and more powerful than ever. Leth isn't confident that you won't stand a chance against his mission, but I disagree. I think you can win. I want to overthrow Geth and take over Battle Bliss. Leth is terrible at John. He's standing in the way of my ambition. There's no denying that he is a genius. No one could get the crowds excited like he can, but his management of the arena could not be worse. The fights have turned into a bloody circus. The opponents are never evenly matched, the crowds are losing interest, and the passion of the audience is fading away. I want to change all that. But it won't be easy to kill Gleth. The current champion, Gelfinger, protects him. After his last escapade, Gelf has forbidden Gelfinger from leaving his side. That means Geth is only vulnerable when the champion is fighting in the arena. So I want to offer you a deal. I'll help you eliminate Gelfinger if you help me overthrow Geth. If you agree to my proposal, I'll make sure your companions join you in the arena when you need them. Then you can kill Gelfinger together. You can have the title and all the glory that comes with it. You'll become the champion, and I'll take over the arena. Shake the Tifling's hands. I've been planning this for a while. The tasks I gave you were all part of the plan, and if you had completed them, I could have helped you in the upcoming fight. But you were too busy, and as a result, my preparations are incomplete. There's nothing I can do to aid you against the champion. However, your powers are formidable, so I feel optimistic. Of course, you won't have to fight Gelfinger all by yourself. Your companions were worried when Gleth kidnapped you. I reached out to them and secured their cooperation. I'll make sure they join you in the arena when the time comes. Is there anything I should know about my fight with the champion? The fight will not be fair, as you already know. Doesn't believe in level playing fields. First, he will send in some weak fighters just to whet the audience appetite, and then you'll have to face more experienced gladiators. I have no doubt you'll defeat them, but they might prove troublesome. Try not to let them wear you down and avoid injury as much as possible. You'll need to save your strength. Next, I suspect the League will enter the arena. We'll send in some of his most loyal fighters. I expect to see... And all they care about is gold and fame. Finally, after that, Gunslinger will enter the fight. And then, when... Yes, we are taking a risk, but delaying any longer. Okay, let's go. It's not like I didn't want to, I just didn't know how to... Well, one of them I didn't want to. One of them I didn't want to. But the other one that I wanted to, I didn't know how to do.
Go. It is no trouble.
This one's going to be a bit more intense, so let's take a look at what we need here. Okay, you getting hit is no problem.
Cover me, all right?
Prepare yourself.
The light, take you!
You won't stop us.
Stab you or zap you? Why not be strong?
Desna, guide my hand.
It's your time to cease to exist.
No glory without risk!
Surrender, or else!
Distract them from me.
Rely on me. On my way.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
You have me worried.
Yes. Na, Orma.
You're in my way.
I won't be fair.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I must withdraw. The plan went awry.
I fear I've been wounded.
Oh my goodness.
Someone save me.
Can't do anything because I was fucking stuck. Oh my goodness. Gotta say, instant debuffs at the beginning of the game or beginning of a fight that make it so you just utterly lose. It's so much fun.
Lead on. Lead on. Together we stand.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Always watch your back.
I don't know if this will work. I hate the way this city is fucking designed.
Ask nicely. Fine.
fine.
I will not.
I doubt I can do this, but that's...
Always watch your back.
I guarantee I'll just get fucking killed.
Let's make this quick.
Oh wow, that's what I always wanted. An enemy that does it not once, but twice.
Surrender, or else!
The light take you!
Cover me!
Simply business. Victory is worth the pain.
Too late for apologies!
Stab their backs.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Please run! I'm all right. I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me. No glory without risk!
I was annoying to recover. I always have the upper hand. Careful now.
Go to Battle Bliss. Heal up. We're not Battle Bliss. We'll go, basically, we're going home. Healing up. And then, I don't know. And then we're going back there, hopefully full level.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
On the bright side, they were prone to kill themselves, so that's great. But like, it doesn't make me thrilled. My friend, it has been a long time since we spent time together. Wouldn't you agree? We haven't gone for a stroll. I've missed your company. Alright. Hint taken. Where do you want to go together? And please understand, no one understands me better than you. Let Bears I would like to suggest a little adventure. Take me to the brothel. Are you serious? Have I ever given you a cause to doubt my seriousness? My quest is not as simple as it appears. Myra is demanding blood. Her whispers are growing ever more insistent, becoming overwhelming, muddling my thoughts, stopping me from thinking about anything else. We need a help related with her, and I know how. In the 10,000 Delights, there is a special service. It is only offered to those who know of its existence. Deep below the brothel, there is a place where there are no limits. Do you understand? What's more, the service entails making a pleasure slave of the person your heart desires above all. I would like to seize this opportunity. You are very well informed about the brothel secrets. How do you end them? Let's just say I made inquiries. Alright, I'll go with you to the 10,000 Delights. Oh, my friend, I'm so pleased to hear that. I knew I could rely on you. You, okay. Go. You. Let's go. No rest, because everybody got fucked up during that fight. And I guess we'll remove somebody to put Camilla in. We'll remove Greybore. That's who we'll remove. We'll remove Greybore. Greybore's kind of fucked up anyways. We will wind up bringing Greybore in to obviously do his mission. Okay, everybody's level then should be up to par. Yeah, see, Greybore's fucked up still. So we'll put Camilla in. Battle Bliss is where we'll be warping to. And we'll level up dear Camilla, the psychopath. Thank goodness for the Herald of Emodia, otherwise I would have been fucked. Oh, first things first, let's get this person
You can
leveled her
trust
up.
me.
I don't think I can, but thanks.
Well? What's on your mind? I wonder.
Firestorm, sure.
watch your back.
Yeah,
Open
you know
your
what?
heart to me.
You'll fucking try to kill me as well. $19 to hit. Alright, I think I have one that's better. Maybe not. Okay, I guess I can. Fine. I think this is just what she has, right? Yeah, that's what she just has. No shields, okay.
You can trust me.
The more you say that, the more I feel like I can't.
Well,
I was gonna get really mad for a second, but never mind. Okay, it still allowed me through. You know, everything's like supposed to be like pointing to like, oh yes, you're Modi, or the one guy's like, you're Modius chosen or herald, but it feels like I still feel like I'm a really just an experiment done by Ariwu. Or done by the architect, I guess is the best way to put it.